Night had already taken over the sky when the strange light fell from above. It didn't move like a plane, or a comet, or a meteor. It shook the clouds, trembled through the air, and then it crashed behind a lonely farmhouse deep in the countryside of Northern Earth. Ethan Miller, a simple young farmer with no great dreams except living in peace, heard the blast from his barn. At first he thought it was thunder, but the ground trembled under his feet. The animals cried. The lights flickered. And then he heard it. A voice. Weak. Struggling. Not human. Help, someone, please. Ethan froze. His breath stopped. His heart thumped hard. The voice came from the dark fields behind his house, the same direction as the crash. Fear touched him, but something stronger pushed him to move. Curiosity. Concern. And the strange feeling that something important was calling him. He grabbed his flashlight, stepped out of the barn, and headed toward the crash site. Smoke filled the air. A soft blue glow lit the ground. And lying in the dirt, half buried under twisted metal and star-burned debris, was a figure. Tall. Armored. Bleeding blue. An alien. Its skin was pale silver and marked with glowing lines. Its armor was cracked open. Its breathing was shallow. And when Ethan took one step closer, the creature lifted its head with all the strength it had left. It looked straight at him. Its eyes were not the eyes of a monster. They were full of fear, pain, and something even stranger. Hope. The alien lifted a trembling hand. Take me in, it whispered. Please. I beg you. Ethan couldn't speak. His brain refused to accept what he was seeing. An actual alien alive, injured, and asking him for help? This should have been impossible. But then the alien's fingers slipped. Its body collapsed into the dirt. And a sudden blast echoed in the sky above, like thunder, but sharper. Ethan looked up. 3 more lights were descending. Not falling. Hunting. The alien forced out another breath. They found me. I cannot fight anymore. Something inside Ethan cracked open. He didn't know this creature. He didn't know if helping it would bring danger. He didn't know anything. But he knew fear when he saw it. And he knew what it meant to leave someone to die. Come on, Ethan said. Don't talk. Just hold on. The alien's eyes widened in shock, maybe surprised that a human would help it. Ethan pulled its heavy arm over his shoulder, dragging its weight as best as he could. Behind them, the lights in the sky grew brighter. The hunters were getting closer. Humanity takes a risk. Ethan half-carried, half-dragged the alien into his barn. He pushed aside the hay, helped the alien lie down, and covered it with blankets. The creature shivered, coughing thick blue blood. You saved me, it whispered. Not yet, Ethan muttered. Who's after you? The alien's eyes closed. My own kind. Ethan felt a cold chill run up his back. Your own kind? Why? The alien struggled to breathe. I refused to obey. They wanted me to burn a world. Your world. I would not. So they hunted me. Ethan stared. Burn a world. His world. The alien took a slow breath. My name is Archon. I am a warrior of the Fourth Dominion. But I could not follow their order. I could not kill innocent life. Ethan stepped back, shocked. You were sent here to destroy Earth? Archon nodded weakly. But you refused. Ethan whispered. Yes. Outside, an engine roared in the sky, sharp, predatory, growing closer. They are coming, Archon warned. If they find me here, they will kill you too. Ethan felt fear rise in his chest. Real fear. He could run. He could hide. He could pretend none of this ever happened. But he looked at Archon again. Injured. Alone. Betrayed by his own people. Someone who risked everything to protect a world that wasn't even his. And Ethan made a decision. "You're staying here," he said. "I'll distract them." Archon's eyes widened. "Human, no. They are soldiers. You will die." "Maybe," Ethan whispered, "but not letting someone die in my barn, that's not how we do things on Earth." A slow, shocked expression grew on Archon's face. Respect. Maybe even admiration. The hunters arrive. 3 dark shapes descended from the sky, sleek, black ships with glowing blue engines. They hovered above Ethan's field, sending waves of dust and wind into the air. A deep mechanical voice boomed. "Attention, human! A fugitive enemy soldier has fallen on your land. Step forward immediately." Ethan stepped out of the barn, legs trembling but head held high. He raised his hands. "What do you want?" Another voice replied, cold, sharp, merciless. "Return the traitor to us. He has betrayed the Dominion. He must be executed." Ethan swallowed hard. "He's injured. He needs help, not death." Silence. Then the hunters spoke again. "Human. Step aside." A beam of scanning light swept over the ground, moving closer to the barn. Ethan knew it would find Archon any second. He glanced at the old tractor beside him, heavy, rusty, but still functioning. He took a breath. And jumped into the driver's seat. The hunters shouted. "Stop!" But Ethan was already turning the key. The tractor roared alive. He slammed his foot on the pedal and drove straight toward the scanning beam. Dust exploded behind him. The hunters hesitated, confused. This tiny human machine was no threat to them. But Ethan didn't need to win a fight. He only needed one thing. Time. He drove in circles around the ships, forcing the scanners to follow him. The aliens grew irritated. One of them shouted, "Move or be destroyed." Ethan yelled back, "Come and get me." The scanner beam turned away from the barn just for a moment. Inside the barn, Archon watched with wide, stunned eyes. "A human, risking his life for me," he whispered. No one in his empire had ever done that. Not even his own family. A decision that changed everything. One hunter ship fired a warning blast. It hit the ground near the tractor, throwing dirt into the air. Ethan coughed, wiping his eyes, but kept driving. The hunters grew impatient. "Enough! Kill the human if necessary." Another blast charged. Archon struggled to stand, pain shooting through his body. But he could not let Ethan die. Not after everything this human had done for him. He limped out of the barn, dragging a broken weapon from his crashed pod. Its glowing edges flickered weakly. He raised it and shouted with all he had left. "Stop!" The hunters froze. The traitor was alive. Exposed. But holding a weapon. Not against them. Against anyone who hurt the human. Archon's voice shook with anger. "This human saved my life. You will not harm him." The hunters responded coldly. "Then you are already dead." Archon tightened his grip, ready to fight even if it killed him. But then something unexpected happened. The sky lit up with dozens of lights, Earth's fighter jets, responding to the strange ships. They locked their missiles on the alien hunters. A human pilot broadcasted. "You are violating Earth territory. Stand down." The hunters hesitated. They were strong, yes, but Earth's military numbers were growing by the second. And they weren't prepared for a full battle. One hunter finally growled. "This is not over, traitor." They turned and shot into the sky, disappearing with a flash. The battlefield fell silent. Ethan climbed off the tractor, shaking. Archon dropped to his knees, exhausted. Ethan walked to him. "You okay?" Archon looked at him with deep, honest emotion. "You changed my destiny," Archon whispered. And maybe, your world's destiny too. Humanity had just gained an unexpected ally, one who knew the secrets of a dangerous empire. And Archon had found something he never knew existed. A world worth protecting.